This is Inside the White House with President Joe Biden by Architectural Digest. Feng Shui artist meets architecture. Let's go.
Hey, Architectural Digest.
Hey,
Welcome
Joe.
to the Oval Office. Come on in.
I would actually like to meet Joe. He seems like a friendly guy. We all know he didn't decide anything. He's just a facade for the elite administration, but still, he seems like a nice guy.
This is the White House. This is it. On Inauguration
Open,
Day, the
light.
outgoing president has to be out by, I think, noon or 10 o'clock.
Seems
in the morning.
healthy, the
Incoming can't
Oval
come in until
Office.
4 o'clock. So you can decide what furniture and what decorations you want in the Oval Office. I had asked my brother to help me set up my office in here, on the rug and the furniture, because he's a better architect than I am. What they do is in suburban Maryland, there is a
Very
facility
beautiful, very-
that is a replica in terms of dimensions of the Oval Office. And so you go out there and pick the furniture and the rugs you want, see what it looks like. And so my brother knows my taste extremely well. I love this rug. I love the color blue. That's the one thing I knew I wanted. The rest, my brother picked out for me. And he had called a good friend, John Meacham, the presidential historian, for some help.
Some people actually
I've
think
spent more time with the Chinese
that he
leader
is
than
his
any
brother.
head of state. And he asked me, he said, can I define
Like
America? I said,
the-
yes, I
the Paul
can. In
McCartney
one word, and I
Beatles
mean
story.
it. Possibilities. Possibilities.
that's where it
We
is.
Americans
Possibilities.
think anything is possible when we do it together. And that's
like
why
it. Symmetrical,
John Meacham helped my brother
healthy,
pick out those 5 portraits of him.
Light.
It's all about
I
possibilities.
think the rug,
There's
I mean,
not a
I would take it
single
out,
thing
or
we
I would
can't
just
do.
put one that better matches the.
This was the
browns and
Resolute
the
desk
beiges.
that John Kennedy had. And remember that famous picture where John, his son, where he came out from under the desk? Well, he comes out this door here. That's where he climbed out. Well, I have a little grandson, and what I decided to do when we came in here, let me show you.
In case you don't know,
And that's my
our
grandson.
world was robbed
Before we come out
by
from
what you
under
can
the
call Tartarians,
It's really an incredible
Anunnaki,
office.
Elohim, whatever.
I chose the things that
Latin
sort of
and
represent
this,
why I got into public life to begin with. For real.
Eagles and whatnot.
I wanted to be able to sit at my
and
desk,
this
but I looked out to see
amazing
the two heroes
classical
I had.
architecture.
One was
They
Dr.
built
Martin
it.
Luther
We
King,
just,
and the other is Bobby Kennedy. Then I have a
stole
woman
their
who
world.
refused to move to the back of the bus. It's Rosa Parks. I have her bust in here as well. And there's one other person
Busted.
that was from that era. This is Cesar Chavez of the farm workers. He was organizing farm workers in the southern part of my state at the
I
time.
love the
And
color
I
of
supported him.
those
I never met him, but I
couches.
supported what he was doing. It cost me in southern Delaware, but I admired the hell out of him. This is the love of my life and the life of my love.
thought
This is my
it was
daughter
Lincoln.
Ashley on her wedding day, and we're dancing the dance of the father and daughter. This one
That's
is
great.
really
Nothing more important than
amazing.
family.
This is on the night Barack and I were declared Vice President and President of the United States.
case you don't
my
know,
mom, who admired Barack
what's
a lot,
happening in the
wasn't even
Ukraine
supposed to be walking out on the stage.
is to
And they said,
clean,
and now the next president
wash,
and Vice President of the United States,
plunder
Barack Obama and Joe Biden. And my mother grabs Barack's
both of
hand
these
there and look
families.
on his face. She goes, "Come on, honey, it's going to
Cha-ching.
be okay." She walked him out on stage. She never stopped being everybody's mom. I have this rugby ball over here. This is the all-Irish rugby team. I have 2 cousins who were stars
Look
on
at that
team,
floor, amazing.
and they gave me this ball. And then every time I've been sworn into any public office, I've used this Bible. It's just an incredible keepsake that's been around in the family
It's a
for
book.
a long
You
time.
can inspire yourself
By
in
the
it,
way,
but it's
reason
not
for Ben Franklin, I got to put that up because my
It's
kids
not a
went to Penn,
recording,
and I was a professor
a
at the University
video
of
recording of
Pennsylvania.
Earth's history.
This moon rock,
So you
it's
can
pretty
really
cool.
take their
It's a
word
little
for it.
rock from the moon.
Ha 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 ha!
This is my
A
67.
rock from the moon. The moon isn't a place. It's just a reflection in the sky, just as the sun. How can you have something from there? It's like to say, I have a rock from the light of a laser.
Corvette.
What the hell?
But my dad
A
didn't have a
rock
lot of
from the
money,
moon.
but he managed
Maybe
the
a rock
dealership.
from
So
the
when
North
I got
Pole, I
married,
guess.
He gave this to me as a gift. I still have it. When I got elected president, Scranton decided to take Interstate 81, and the exit to Scranton used to be called the Central Scranton Expressway. They renamed it President Biden Expressway.
He must be proud, of course.
You know, there's a lot of other things in here that are
I love the
consequence to me, and
symmetrical
I
aspect.
think of all the incredible things that have happened in this office over the last couple hundred years, and it really is just
Who
an incredible
knows?
honor to be
I
here.
mean, history is mostly not
Let me
true.
show you back here. People don't get to go back here very often.
Very classical
I
doors.
think these are great sketches of Frederick Douglass. I have them put up on the wall here.
the molding.
There's a private office back
Oh,
here.
there's another
This
couch
is where I
exactly like the
come
other.
when I want to get away a little bit to work on a speech. There's a great
Yeah,
portrait
you
of
work on
President Kennedy
speeches.
there.
It's not
The Kennedys
somebody
didn't
who
like it
writes them
because it
for
made
you.
him look too contemplative. I think it's a great
I hope
portrait.
I'm wrong.
And on the wall here, a lot of kids will send me these cartoons.
awesome.
And I put them up on the wall, and then I take
I like
pictures
Joe.
of them
I mean,
and send them
seems
to the
fun.
families, which the kids get a kick out of. I think they're really neat. And this is the house I was raised in Scranton, Pennsylvania,
plenty.
on North Washington Avenue, which, by the way, the last 3 blocks at the end of North Washington Avenue, they call Biden Way now. They've renamed it.
he must be so proud of all this. I mean, he probably influenced it by cha-ching ways, but whatever. Money will get you anything.
This is a private dining room. Not many people get to come back here. Barack and I used to have lunch in those 8 years once a
Barack
week
and
in this
Biden.
room right here.
Two
But I have a
of the
lot of
13
personal family
elite
photographs
families.
back here. This is a picture of my
Soros,
son Bo, who's passed away.
Rockefeller.
That's my mom and my dad, and I had
Rothschild.
darker hair. And here, they're what they call command coins. Command coins are given in the battlefield, and the president has a command coin. And my command coin has on the back
Yeah,
of it
you should
the
do
Bose
all of that
unit. We went to
in,
Iraq for a year, and so I'm going to give you a copy, give you one. If in fact next time I see you, you don't have
in a
it,
metal
you have to buy the drinks.
forgery or whatever
You're
to
in
make
luck. I'm the only
new
Irish you
metal
never
out
met
of
that's
that.
never had a drink.
That
in
is
life.
pointless. Patriotism is pointless. Again, Tartarian clock.
Did you want to see the cabinet room?
Tartarian.
I want to show it to you. Come here.
Meaning from the White Federation. Meaning from the
This is the cabinet room.
beautiful.
Come on in. There's only one
Then again,
chair
you
in
can
here.
see the
It's about
symmetry.
2 inches higher than every other chair. That's the
Even
president's
the
chair.
molding tries to mimic
These chairs
the
are
windows.
really, really heavy. On the back of each chair is the name of the department they represent. This is the Secretary of Energy here in this chair.
What
But there's a lot of
Secretary
really
of
incredible
Energy?
things that have happened in this
like-
room. It's almost cathedral-like to me.
It is cathedral-like
Because when
because
we're in
whoever
here,
designed the
We're
cathedrals
talking about things of
designed
enormous
this as well.
consequence.
Tartarian architecture, I say Tartarian. But every time you see 3-meter
By the
tall
way, there's a
interior
tradition
doors,
in my office.
it was for
These chocolate chip
1
cookies
meter
are all
taller than
homemade.
us civilization. Even the stairs are bigger in older buildings. The previous humanity was 1 meter taller than the average of us.
Thanks for coming by, Architectural
You are so
Digest.
welcome.
I'm a
I mean, I would
subscriber.
love,
I'm a
I could
frustrated
have
architect.
seen more.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Appreciate it.
Joe seems like a nice guy. Who cares what is his opinion or not on how to run countries? But yeah, what we should take from this is that basically the previous humanity knew how to design things harmoniously. All Washington DC, all Paris, all whatever, all the big cities, you can see the remains of a civilization that was quite taller than us, that was inspired by symmetry, by an harmony that was measurable.